according to an article from the World Economic Forum on the future of work. For generations, we have spent the first third of our lives acquiring the college degrees we need to find jobs. These degrees are the stamps on our professional passports that pave the way for the remaining two-thirds of our journey. This implies that the nature of our work, along with the skills and knowledge required to execute it, remains unchanged for a lifetime, which of course is no longer true. While our parents likely held one job for life, most of us have had several, and not just jobs but careers. Our children can expect to have many jobs and careers through their professional lives, perhaps even at the same time, with the maturing of the gig economy.
We developed the Business Analyst Technician program to address the needs of adult learners to get job ready quickly in the accounting profession. Shifting demographics and accelerating changes in technology should be driving innovation in the education industry. Instead, we appear to be doubling down on the old ways of doing things. We have been led to believe that a university prepares students to be critical thinkers, better communicators, and most importantly to students and employers, to become job ready. Yet according to a 2015 study conducted by the Association of American Colleges and Universities, what disappointed the employers were the college graduates' abilities to apply knowledge and skills in real-world settings and their critical thinking skills. The study also cited poor written and oral communication skills. Fewer than 3 in 10 employers thought recent college graduates were well prepared, according to the AACU study. That's a pretty low assessment of skills that had once seemed to be assured by a college education.
When our universities and professional bodies exaggerate median incomes and inflate expectations, they are looking at students as customers. When our largest professional service firms do the same thing, they are negotiating with suppliers. This approach needs to change. We need to look at accounting from the perspective of new entrants into the profession. At SBA Canada, we conducted net present value analysis on an investment in an accounting career. But we did it from a student's perspective. The results are clear. We're doing something wrong.
When I first looked at this infographic on the CPA BC website, it claimed that the median income of CPAs in BC was $100,000. 2 years later that increased to $108,000. Note that public practice is excluded from the study of incomes by industry. However, 40% of CPAs in BC work in public practice. That is more than worked in any other industry. In fact, it's more than worked in all of the industries shown, combined. So why did we exclude public practice?
A year later, CPA BC updated their website, and the median income increased to $116,000.
If you look at British Columbia's Work BC career planning website, the median income for BC's 30,600 financial accountants was only $60,170. I brought this up with CPA BC since it looks like a serious breach of our code of ethics. Predictably, nothing happened. I then reached out to Canada's Labour Market Information Council. I got this response.
I think what you're describing is a fairly common practice by many organizations, homing in on one statistic that supports a narrative they want to tell, without explaining where or how that statistic came about. The Business Analyst Technician program offers 3 different paths for paid internships. Students are expected to be high school graduates with good numeracy and literacy skills. A college degree isn't necessary, but it may be helpful as you advance in the professional program. All of our coaches are qualified CPAs or small business analysts and oversee the work of interns on each of the 3 different paths. The first path involves a practicing CPA who requires a trainee to learn how to work with their small business clients. The second is for bookkeepers with their clients, who'd like a coach to help them up their game and improve their skills. The third starts with a small business that wants a CPA to coach an accounting technician for their growing business. Getting the right fit requires some context about the business and the kind of person being considered. We need to think of several things about the business. We've created 3 case studies to illustrate some of these, but invite the business to reach out and request a free consultation.